Hey, baby. How are you doing? Nothing much actually happened. Kind of just walking through Marigold, trying to see if he remembers anything about that.
Got it.
We also talked to Jay
Well-
and Sai on the way.
Well, yeah, we ran into Jay and Sai, but we didn't really talk to them a lot. It's what basically like, are we staying out of trouble from Sai?
And
Just a
apparently
basic
we're
introduction to Jay.
We're supposed to probably go in there also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a whole meeting thing apparently
Are you going? Are you coming?
Yeah. I just kind of am dreading actually going inside. So I was just kind of standing out here waiting for more people to go in before I do.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, we can just be with you when you enter, if you want us to.
I don't
I mean,
like as much as
Yeah.
I'd love to hang out with you guys. I don't know how
I mean, fair.
everyone else would react to it. And
Well, Sai
I mean,
doesn't
we're not-
really. Yeah, Sai
not
doesn't really
really
seem
under
suspicious of
suspect.
us. Yeah.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Kind of just like asked
if this
whether
was
we are
Asher,
fine.
if this was Asher, it'd be a different story, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's
Yeah, you're not Asher, and basically, like, we had this session before, and people do kind of like, well, Melody was there, so they know that it happened, so.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, yes, Sai even offered us, like, help with Ku's memory, so.
Oh.
I think we're fine.
Okay, well, then yeah, I guess I can go in with you guys. I wouldn't mind that at all.
That's good.
Things are
Because we won't. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much shit going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, another regular day in Marigold, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. Do you want to head in
Yeah,
now?
well, we can. I guess we can. I mean, I don't think people came in yet, but
Is that
there is.
Ace
I mean,
up there?
Ace is here, and
Yeah.
yeah, Ace is standing in the window, and there is someone else here.
I think
we
that's
didn't recognize who it
Japple.
was.
Who?
Japple, apparently knew Jay from a while ago. Something from where Jay is from or something. I don't know. Old friend
Oh.
of Jay's. Came here a while ago. And then
Interesting.
hasn't really shown his face for a bit.
And they're both just watching us from the window menacingly.
Yeah.
That's totally not
it is what it
weird.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Totally fine. I mean, yeah, we could probably just go and sit there. Okay, let's go.
Going.
What's going on? Okay, yeah. Well, the last time we went here, it was Asher giving the speech, and it was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Should give a speech.
Oh, yeah, it was a pretty damn suspicious speech, to be honest.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we might be being watched.
Hello. Yeah, I feel like that
We should
happens.
see what they have to say.
Yep.
I mean,
Hey.
Hello.
Hi there.
How'd you guys get up there? Is that where I got this cobbled deep slate from? Oh.
Yeah.
yes, that's how I got up here.
Oh,
my
got
God.
it. Okay. Here, have your deep slate.
Thanks.
Hello there.
Wait, cool.
You guys are awfully
He's
quiet.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a nice day. Cheer up.
It is a nice day, but days are weird like this. Come on. Oh, more people. Oh, hello.
Hey, Anna, we found a cave dweller.
Oh,
Yeah, over there.
that's interesting. Oh yeah, I thought there was a new person. Yeah.
We found them in a cave.
Yeah, there's
In a
more.
cave?
Yeah, we
Are
were
there
searching for Puffer, and we found the sinkhole. And, well, we found them.
So there are more underground people now?
There was just
Apparently,
one in a house.
all
Interesting.
alone.
It's weird. Yeah, we're gonna have them checked out.
Never seen the
Because-
surface
Yeah.
before, apparently.
You're dressed
That
up. What's
sounds
the
familiar.
occasion?
Nothing much. Just wanted to dress up, honestly.
Yeah,
How's
fair
Q
enough.
doing?
I
They have
mean,
weird hair like
nothing much. Basically, just walking around Marigold, seeing how the memory's going.
Okay.
the two colors.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, can,
Yes.
Hello,
Yeah,
Wipey.
Hi.
I guess we'll sit down.
yeah. Let's go sit.
Hey, Q.
What? Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Q.
Hi, Ku.
How are you doing?
Good.
Person that we don't
So-
like.
What?
Who's the person that we don't like?
Who?
Should we go tell them that maybe not whisper so loud?
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you're gonna whisper, I suggest not doing it so loud. Especially about people we don't like.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just
Put that
wanted to
down.
put the sword away. You don't
Put
put
the sword
swords.
away.
Remember,
You greeted
No.
people. You
Pull
told
out.
me.
no,
No.
that it was a lie. We don't pull out swords on people.
Yeah.
You
it was,
lied to me.
no,
I
it
can't
was
believe
true.
it.
Everyone, sorry about them. They just came out of a cave. So
Yeah,
Got
a
it.
man who don't really
swords
exist.
out, please.
yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, if I can
Hello.
have everyone's attention,
Good
please.
morning, Mr. Birkenau.
Good morning, Meredith. Thank you for showing. Sorry, I just wanted to gather everyone for a few minutes as I, say a few words. It has been a minute since I've addressed the room, so please go easy on me. I see a few new faces and some old ones. It's very nice to see. But one thing I wanted to say for sure today was, I want to thank each and every one of you for, showing up and actually wanting to hear someone like me talk. Where do I even start? I have been an awful, awful president. Someone that, you shouldn't be looking to for answers, for guidance, for support, for anything. I can say all I want about being better in the past or being better at a time, but the more and more that I was gone, I was really thinking that I wasn't fit to do any of this for any of you. I made a lot of bad choices. When I was elected, I was meant to lead here, to show you all that I can be a leader, that I can keep the people safe and provide and be someone that you could all lean on. I couldn't do that. When Sharma attacked and spires were forming out of the ground and converging into the corners of Marigold, all reaching at the center, just down the street over there, I panicked. I kept people out. I locked them out. I turned to drinks, and I became a worse person than I already was. And it was undeserving to each and every one of you, whether you're from Marigold or you're not. Because I was supposed to be someone you could all put your faith into. And when you all needed me to say something, to talk about it, I couldn't do that. So, when Sharma did attack and we assembled the knights, I got my act together. I haven't drank since. I made sure that I knew what I was doing. And when Sharma attacked, we dealt with him. We killed him twice, and Hollow returned, and we took care of him. We put him underground. For those of you who don't even know, he's been underground since. It has been almost half a year now. But the worst part was yet to come as I left. I just simply left. Sharma told me what he had done to my old home, and I needed to go see it for myself. I told a few people. I didn't tell most of you. I thought I was being selfless. I was being selfish. I was a fool, an idiot. All of the above. Any word that you could all have already been calling me behind my back or anything, I welcome it. Hell, I shoulder it. Because I agree. But I set out for New Sion, my old home, which is literally weeks away from here. And when I got there, I saw all sorts of things that I was hoping wouldn't be true. Sharma was in line when he told me that he had wiped out every civilian in New Sion and every neighboring country. It was a sight to see as I saw tons of homes and businesses and buildings of... I saw shelters, orphan, places, and hospitals, the town hall, all in ruins, destroyed, smoldering still. I walked around and just felt it all come to me. It wasn't until later on when I was attacked by Sharma's former right-hand man, a man named Skim. Skim was Sharma's right hand. He was someone who was the very first follower, the same group that has been attacking you here while I was there. We got into a bit of an altercation, one that I tried to avoid, but it was clear that he wasn't going to back off. So we fought, and that's when he took my eye. Moments later, he taunted me with the name of someone that I held dear, and I killed him. I was a murderer, and I am a murderer. I'm not ashamed of it. Hell, I'm not hiding it. I'm telling you all that that is exactly who I am. A failure of a president and a murderer. I eventually found the grave of one of my closest companions. A former partner, if you will. Their name was Elliot, and they were the person that was responsible for getting me out of New Sion when I was banished. They gave up their life so I could escape. Because all I did was run. And I proved that point by running from you guys. And I am so deeply sorry. After putting Elliot to rest, I started the long way home. And after a few weeks of traveling, I washed up on the shores of Marigold. And since then, I've been trying to regain people's trust, if there's even a slither of that lying around. And I'm trying my best. I want to try my best. And I want you all to know I am not leaving anytime soon. I'm here to be that president that you elected. Someone I know I can be, and someone I will be. So, with your consideration, I'd like you all to give me another shot. Another chance to lead Marigold. As that's all I've ever wanted to do. With that being said, there are a few things I wanted to, also point out as I return to office, but I welcome any kind of, words or thoughts on the matter. If anybody would like to share a few words. Please feel free to do so, and,
You guys do not have to be afraid. Speak your mind.
I welcome any kind of, consideration or criticism.
Well, I don't
Anyone?
know who you are, but I think you're doing a good job.
What was that?
Thank you. You said I'm doing a good job. I appreciate that. Thank you. I could be doing better, and I'm going to show to you all that I will be. So, if nobody else has anything to say, I was going to move on to the next part of my little spiel, if that's okay with you all. Okay. First thing I'm doing.
So you are still running for presidency?
I was getting to that, yes. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. My first order as returning back to presidency is announcing my running for re-election of president. And I'm doing so on my own. To prove to you.
How are you allowed to run by yourself?
Good question, YB. Normally that's not exactly allowed, but...
Exactly, so why should there be an exception for you?
What makes you so special?
Because I don't deserve anyone. I don't deserve any of you.
And so then you don't deserve to run again.
Okay.
If you can't find someone who's willing to side with you, why should we?
I will.
What?
Forgive me for butting in, Jay. I don't know if you guys understand this, because it seems clearly that we are frankly clouded with our misjudgment and our anger towards our peers. I have recently come to the realization that we are all collectively in the wrong. Yes, Jay has made a mistake. Yes, Jay could possibly make a mistake in the future. But I can count about 5 of you I'm looking at right now who have made mistakes themselves. Some of which are straight up murder. I can look at myself, who has made countless mistakes in their lifetime. But you know what's different between me, Asher, YB, or anybody else in this room? The difference is Jay wants to make a difference. Jay wants to make amends for that mistake that he made. And you guys are looking at him... You guys are looking at him like a monster. Look around yourself. Look at each other. This is what we have. This is us. This is Marigold. And you guys are looking at Jay like he's the biggest enemy, when in reality we all have a common enemy. We have Sharma. We have the people following him. And yet, you guys are taking out all of that collective anger on him?
What's going on here?
Jay's saying he's gonna run for president again by himself. Without a vice president.
You can't do that. That's
literally
the rules.
Don't you already have a running mate?
That's beside the point. What is going on here? Why is everyone here? I wasn't told anything about this.
I was making my rounds earlier, looking for people to tell that I was going to be doing a speech here, JD.
It's nice to see you again, JD. Why don't you take a seat?
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I will. I'm just gonna stand here. Hey, Chapel.
That's his name.
Well, that's the strange man's name.
I don't mean to be rude, but I feel as if we as people have lost sight of what was really important. We are all human, and most importantly, so is Jay. He literally wanted closure on one of the most biggest things in his life. What if Asher's hometown was destroyed? My hometown was destroyed. So why? Why is it that he is not allowed to get closure? Why is it that he's not allowed to have an end of a chapter?
You know, that's not the issue. The issue isn't the fact that he wanted closure. The issue is that he left without telling the people who needed to fucking know. He's not the enemy. That's not what's here. But he doesn't deserve to run here again when he left without telling people.
Perhaps not.
I try to keep as much of a neutral point as possible, but if you have a point of power and you leave during it, that's kind of a problem.
You make a good point. Yes, it is true that he shouldn't technically be allowed to run again. But this isn't only about running, and I know that. I know this is not just about presidency. I know. You guys do not like Jay. In fact, some of you here despise him. It's not just about presidency. You don't want Jay here at all. I know that. And you can't look at me and lie to me and say that it's not true. In fact, I believe, rightfully, that some of you here would like Jay dead.
Sorry,
Not just them. Not just the followers. I could see it in some of your guys. Maybe no one here. Maybe. But you guys are being too hard on somebody who made a mistake. He doesn't deserve a second chance, sure. But he doesn't deserve this much hate either. He's just a human. I don't know.
I understand where you're going with this side, but we can't just, instantly start liking him again. He hasn't done
I'm not
much.
asking you for the liking.
I've never asked for you guys to ever start.
No one is asking you for the like Jay. I'm not asking. He's not asking. No point.
Why are we even fighting over this? He's gonna lose anyways if everyone here hates his guts.
That's fair enough. That's a good point, Asher.
You know what? I'd say let him run with a vice president and see how far he goes.
If he can even get a vice president.
That's why I don't want to drag anyone down with me. To prove to you that I'm going to lose no matter what, but I'm still going to make an effort to actually run and try to be the best that I can be for Marigold.
You can't run without a vice president.
Then he won't win.
Then I won't win.
But still, you have to at least follow the rules, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, just
Well,
because
we're
you
one
were
for rules,
president
right?
and then you left for closure and then came back, that doesn't mean you can just run again. You still have to stick to the rules too, just like everyone else does.
Okay, well, how about this? If we could find Jay a vice president, then we can let him run.
That's fair.
All right.
That
Someone
is how
who's willing to
presidency works.
run, no forceful or anything
No,
like
we're
that.
not going to force anybody to run with Jay. That's awful.
I wouldn't want to force that on anybody.
But yes, that is fair. If he wants to return to presidency, then he should follow the rules. But that, again, is not what I'm talking about. All I ask is some respect. We are destroying Jay's mental state because we're angry at him for a mistake. I don't believe he should be forgiven for what he did. In fact, I don't forgive him. But I'm standing right here next to him because I can see the betterment of Marigold and what really should be what we're looking for. I know that we need more allies than enemies. That's the bottom line. And I'm tired of making enemies. So, of course I'm going to stand with Jay. In fact, if we cannot find somebody to run for vice president, maybe I will be his vice. I don't know.
Don't you already have a vice president, though?
Doesn't mean we can't stop running.
I just feels rude towards them.
Well, me and Sam, I think he'd understand.
So, when did Ace get a cat?
I appreciate the words, Simon, but moving on from that, whether I find a vice president or not, that'll determine whether I run again. The second order that I will be doing is deconsecrating J Enterprises as a government building. Deconsecration. It'll no longer be affiliated to anything in the government or its politics. It'll return to what it was meant to be as a place for the community, meaning that it will only ever work for the law firm and, maintenance, cleaning up the town. I will not use it to my advantage whatsoever. The third and final order is moving Sharma from his cell underground to the new finished prison outside of Marigold, where he will spend the rest of his days there, not seeing anyone. Only me and a select few. to treat him and to keep him alive as long as possible. Any questions? Okay. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for coming.
I apologize for getting riled up, ladies and gentlemen. I think
What the fuck?
Hi.
What?
Listen, I'm not on his side or against him, but holy shit. Are you good?
No.
Do you want to go back home? I'll tag along. The session for today's done anyway. I have everything that I want to get done finished.
Yeah. Can we go back home?
Let's go.
Yeah. Did you know about that?
No. I knew that. I mean, I'd been told that Sai partially forgave. Sorry, Simon partially forgave.
What?
But I did not know that far.
What do you mean?
Not forgave, but
No, Simon?
Simon. Yeah. They. I guess that's his real name, and he wants to be called it again.
He didn't tell me that.
Have you been trying to talk to him recently? He said something about a machine that he gave you to talk to him.
I mean, that was for emergencies only. It was a thing that I was only supposed to use if I was in danger, you know? And I did use it once. But
He seems like he wants you to use it more than just for danger.
maybe I don't know. I thought he hated Jay.
Yeah, so did I. That was odd. And I asked Simon what Jay's goals were earlier today, and he said that he did not think Jay wanted to run for presidency again, and yet here we are regardless. I try to stay neutral on whatever that was, but that was off. I didn't like that.
He can't run without a vice president, but then Sai saying that he would just run with Jay. Why would he do that?
Well, especially if if he knows that Jay's doomed to fail.
And
maybe it's just a thing to.
But that's not. If Sai runs with Jay, then Jay has a chance. people like Sai. Maybe not after this, but people like Sai. Sai is a natural leader. Sai's good at piecing things together when Marigold's all falling apart. He's done it before.
Sure, but my personal take, I mean, you saw for yourself. Simon's definitively acting different than like a week ago. People probably will find that off-putting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll add any credibility to Jay's name.
I don't even know.
I had to stop myself from in the middle of the entire meeting to just say, like, why do we need a government to begin with at all? I mean, if you're preaching the collective, how we're all in the wrong, then we should all just work on that and be strong together, shouldn't we?
Why have a government if the government's fucked?
Yeah.
I never liked the idea of a presidency anyways. Stupid.
I can agree with you on that.
I mean, why have one person in
Mr.
charge?
Vice President in the running.
The only reason I'm running is so that I can try to destroy the presidency from the inside. Make it so that presidency is just a title and there isn't really any power behind it. I don't think one person should have that much power. JD doesn't know.
But I don't know. My own beliefs are odd because I recognize that having one person with too much power is problematic, and not having any amount of people with power can also be problematic. So I don't know what the solution is.
Communism. I actually don't know what that is. I think I heard somebody say it once.
I don't know if communism is the one either. I had plenty of time to read when I was in
some sort of otherism.
Just something.
Something other than this.
Whatever this something is, it wasn't that.
Why would he side with Jay like that? I don't get it.
I don't have the answer to that. I've been sticking around him for a few days, but I don't have the answer to that. That is not a thing that I would have expected.
I mean, I get the whole we have a one big enemy, so why have more enemies? But Jay isn't an enemy. You don't have to like someone for them. Like, you can hate someone but not classify them as an enemy. I don't see Jay as an enemy, but I sure as hell don't want to be friends with them.
Well put. You know, even if... I mean, clearly I don't hate him, but I appreciate the way that you word that, because that is exactly what it should be.
Because he did bad things. He definitively left without telling the people that it is most important to tell. He barely told anyone anything. Barely anyone knew what was going on. He left the day after everything went down, basically. He doesn't deserve to have the possibility to get back into power. And if Sai teams with him and they run together, then he has that possibility. And I don't want that to happen, Meredith.
I don't think he has as much of a chance as you think he does.
Yeah, but even the slightest chance scares me. the thought of him having even a minuscule chance. I don't want Miracle to get destroyed. I don't want people to get hurt again.
You wanna go try talking to Simon?
I don't know.
I mean, you're one of the people that he listens to the most, right? Gather JD and yourself, and I'll stay here because I still have some stuff I want to look into, but you know,
I don't know.
get the group put back together and talk about it, like the campfire.
I'm pretty sure Lucky's not available, but I don't know. I don't know if I can face him right now. Regardless, thanks for coming back here with me.
No, of course. I mean, I'd do it anytime.
You would?
I mean, yeah, regardless of what happened, you know, a few days ago, that doesn't change anything. We are still family.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, good.
The fuck? Your house is weird. There's an egg floating.
What the?
It's kind of mesmerizing, actually.
I don't think it's supposed to.
You know, I don't think it's supposed to do that either. I can't get it. It's slippery.
Is it bouncing? Oh my god.
Hold on. I got it.
I can't.
Think fast, Choco Nuts.
I think you missed.
You thought fast, Choco Nuts.
What is Chuckle Nuts?
It's just a funny thing to call people.
Huh.
Anyway, I was at the library for a little bit, and I'm trying to pick up enchantments. But frankly, I have no clue what some of these do.
I have a lot of enchantment books. Like, too many.
Oh.
I'd know some stuff about enchanting. Azazel used to teach me. It's how
And you know what?
enchanted all of my stuff.
If you wouldn't mind teaching me, then I'd be glad to learn more directly from you. But I specifically want to make my own books, I guess.
Well, yeah, I can at least show you.
I don't mean to intrude.
Yeah,
Do you mind if I come in?
No one's home.
YB?
Ask the egg ghost.
Hello.
No one's home.
YB. I know how it looks.
Do you?
And
Do you
I just
really
wanna
know how it looks, Sai?
Yes. I do. YB, you have to understand this is for the greater of the town.
The greater of the town, siding with the guy who left and abandoned the town. That's for the greater of the town?
Well, what would you do if Sharma rose and we had no defense, no knowledge, no nothing?
Okay, I'm not saying that.
Does Jay have knowledge?
Jay
About-
knows Sharma better than anybody else here.
Do you need to be president to be able to help with that?
Presidency has nothing to do with this. I just want people to stop destroying Jay's mental state because of a mistake he made. I've seen him.
I thought
he's
you
on
said
the
yourself
cusp.
that you thought he just wanted to make up for everything that he did, and he wasn't going to run for presidency, and then he did.
I
He
didn't
announced
think
it
he
in
would
front of
run either.
everyone.
All I'm saying is that Jay genuinely does want to make amends for what he did. It's not the smartest decision to start running for presidency, and honestly, I doubt anything will come of it.
Then
And
why'd
in
you
fact,
offer to be his vice president?
Because someone needs to stand by him.
No, you don't. You had a good fucking campaign going. You have a good fucking campaign going. You have a chance at winning the election and making Marigold good and the way that you see it. Why throw that away just to stand
I don't care
beside
about
him?
the election. That's the problem. I just want to see the town be better.
And
I
you
don't
think
care.
throwing away your chance at being able to really make the town better is gonna be a good thing?
It's better than you think.
No, it's not. It
Why
really isn't. No. Don't try. Don't. Just don't. Okay? I don't get why you're doing this.
Wybie, it's a lot more complicated than anybody here understands. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than Jay. This is life or death.
Okay.
We can't be making enemies.
We're not making enemies. I don't see Jay as an enemy. I might hate his guts, but I don't see him as the enemy.
So why are we not letting him do what he needs to do?
Because he doesn't need to be in power to help.
I'm not saying we let him in power, but have you seen what Asher has done to him? He's threatening him. We might actually lose Jay. I'm trying to stop people from hating him to the point where we kill him. Asher has a one-up. Asher might actually do something against him. I'm trying to save his life. And nobody else in this town cares.
Can I barge in? What the fuck is going on with Asher? I thought he was having a good arc.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seems like he's nice, but I don't trust his outlook.
Okay, then the problem here is Asher.
The problem isn't just Asher. It's Sharma, Asher, and the Sharma followers. That's what I'm saying. But Asher might kill Jay, and we need allies. We need Jay.
Asher isn't gonna kill Jay.
Then we deal with Asher.
We can't kill
You
Asher.
tackle the root of the problem.
We can't kill Asher, though. We can't do anything to
Well, then
Asher
if we
right
can't kill him, then how is us sitting here and being friendly with Jay gonna save Jay from Asher killing him?
Because the more people that support him, the less likely that he will get attacked.
Says
Overthrown.
who?
Says me. Says Jay.
Really? Because
You
I
haven't seen what Asher was trying to do to Jay.
really because I'm sitting here getting kidnapped by Asher as the current at the time vice president. He didn't seem to care. He didn't seem to care that he had kidnapped the
At the time?
at the time vice. Well, when JD was acting president, I was his vice president. So at the time vice president,
Right.
he didn't care that he kidnapped the
Not right.
current vice president at that time.
Are you telling me that you don't think Asher's a problem?
I do think Asher's a problem, but I don't think that siding with Jay is going to fix that problem.
So what course of action would you guys take?
I don't
What would
fucking
you
know,
think?
but not the one that you're currently taking.
Exactly. I'm coming up with ideas.
And
I'm
your
doing
idea
things.
isn't going to help anyone.
Okay, so please shed some
An
light on
alliance
this.
is the
Tell
answer.
me, tell me.
Jay does not have to run for presidency or any form of government. The issue, not the issue, but the solution here should just be an alliance.
Alliance with who?
Just with Jay. You don't have to support him in any of his endeavors, but if you really want to make sure that he stays alive, then that's all that needs to be done. And you know what?
It's
I
not-
support that. Sure.
It's like I said, it's more complicated than that. It's not just keeping him alive. We need Jay as a whole. Jay wants to make a difference. He gets to make a difference. He has that chance.
And if an alliance happens, then that's his way of being able to show people that he's changed.
I'm already in alliance with Jay. Nobody else is. There isn't anybody else willing to alliance with Jay other than maybe you. That's what I'm saying here. Nobody likes Jay. Nobody. There is no chance for Jay. He doesn't get the chance to make amends.
Well,
because
maybe because
nobody
everyone
wants to give him
needs
that chance.
time to process.
We don't have time. Sharma could break out and kill us at any time. There could be a follower out this window right now, this door, aiming a bow at me. There could be.
Oh, don't say that. That's tempting fate.
At
but...
any point, we could be right now we could be standing on tons of TNT. How the fuck do we know? We don't. We are running out of time, and you guys are making enemies. Enemies. We do not need to hate
Jay is not the enemy. What part of that do you not fucking understand?
Then why does everybody want him gone?
I don't. I never fucking once said that I wanted him dead, gone. I don't want him dead. I don't want him gone. He's not my enemy. I just don't want to be friends with him.
I didn't say you had to be friends with him. But would you willingly join an alliance with Jay?
I would let him do his thing, as long as it meant that he wasn't in power. If he had information about the shit at hand, I would let him say that shit. I would let him help us out, but I will not stand here and let him have power.
The point of the alliance wouldn't be revolving around Jay. It would just be a collective thing. If anyone in the group is in trouble, then we would help.
You guys don't understand. Jay needs to be a part of the factor in general. Jay has the most knowledge.
Jay can sit here and help, but he cannot have power. He doesn't deserve that. He shouldn't.
He deserves a second chance. He does not deserve a second chance with government.
That is Meredith. That is literally what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I know people like Asher. I know people like the rest of the town. Maybe YB doesn't want Jay to go befall any sort of hatred or whatever have you. But who's to say that nobody else does? Us taking our anger out on Jay is not getting anything done. That is all I'm saying.
So what you're saying,
I'm not saying
we're supposed to sit here and just pretend to be okay with things?
I'm not saying to pretend anything. I'm saying make a difference. No, actually, you know what? I apologize. I am raising my voice, and I am obviously spouting probably nonsense. Once again, I apologize.
You're also kind of definitively breaking and entering, but sure.
All I ask, please. All I ask is to just give Jay a chance. I know it doesn't seem like the smartest idea, but you have to trust me. I can't. Oh boy, I'm gonna sound crazy. I cannot explain why this means so much, but you have to trust me. This could be the difference between Marigold surviving and not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for raising my voice. I shouldn't have. I'm not trying to be like that anymore. That is not who I am.
Yeah,
but
you're Simon now, apparently.
I'm just trying my absolute best to make sure that we come out of this with no casualties. I don't want to hurt Asher. I don't want to even hurt the Sharma followers. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want anyone dead. I just want to live in a world.
Pacifist?
No, I'm not playing pacifist. If I have to do something, I will. I'm just trying to find a route that takes the least amount of casualties. And right now, we're all so angry at Jay. I'm still angry at Jay. But nobody is willing to take his side, even though we're running out of time. No, he doesn't deserve power. I understand that. But he doesn't deserve this. I'm sorry. This was.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
I don't think I would have been this hurt or upset about this if you had just came and told me before you stood up on that stage beside him.
I don't know where you are. Maybe.
You could have come to my house, left a note. A letter in the mailbox. Hey, come talk to me whenever you're free. Hell, you could have told Meredith to come get me. Something.
Would you really would have forgiven me for that?
I would have preferred it.
Would you even let me in the house if I would have done that?
If you had told me the truth about what you were going to do, yeah. If you had just told me what was going to happen, because nobody tells me anything.
Wybie, I'm sorry, but nobody understands this.
I don't care that I don't understand it. I just wanted to know about it before it happened.
Wybie, I'm sorry. Like I should have told you. You're right, but I just didn't want to get yelled at the time. I wanted to stand proud on that stage, not scared, not worried about you. I never want to worry, and I'm constantly worried about you. But I knew that
rather stand proud and keep me out of it.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. I apologize. And I'll leave you to it. We don't have to. That's okay.
Visitor number 2.
Hey, Sai.
Fuck. What have I done? Shit.
Okay. Hey, Wybie.
Come in.
Hi. Are you doing all right?
No. But
Man,
What? I don't. Do you know what's been going on with Sai? I understand his whole, like, spiritual awakening or whatever, but
no, because he didn't come talk to me before he did this. He didn't tell me it was gonna happen.
I wasn't even told that this was gonna happen, so.
I went
I
to
knew that. I knew that
Yeah,
Simon
I
was.
know.
Like,
I was at my other house. It's
You have another house?
Well, I'm living elsewhere for the time being while
You should tell me where your house is one of these days so I can actually come get you.
it's near the detective's house. It's Sam's.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Just give me the coords sometimes.
It's a few $100 that way. It's a decent walk, but I'm probably gonna move it out to here.
I didn't know this was happening and that I was gonna do this or anything like that. He didn't keep me in the loop.
I don't know, like. Whoops, my bad. Misclick.
I already checked. There's no dynamite underneath it.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, from what I hate that this is a thing, but from what I'm gathering, Sai might run in with Jay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But it sounds like a lot of people don't like what Sai's doing right now, and are starting to dislike Sai and like this or Simon right now. I guess they don't like Simon. So
Simon compared to Sai, 2 different people. Is that?
it might just be me and you against them, and we're gonna actually have to like try to.
It seems like a you guys conversation. I'll be back around when this is over.
Yeah.
Sorry for scaring them off.
It's a conversation for sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's well, two friends down. It's just us, I guess, and then Meredith, Lucky, and the others. I spoke with Asher and Rain a little earlier, and they sounded like they disapproved of Sai and what he's doing as well.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone's too pleased with Jay, and anyone who.
Especially with how Sai, said it, he was kind of yelling at everyone about it, which I know for a speech it's pretty good, but when it comes to like how he delivered it, not the best.
Yeah.
This all would have been just fine if Jay just said, "Hey, I'm leaving for a bit. Can you take over?" That's all he had to say, and then this would have been fine.
Yeah, if he had just told everyone. I
don't even think anyone would be mad at him if he said that. I'm sure people would be
No.
mad at his dickish attitude recently, but
I would have been completely fine with Jay if it didn't take. What? I think I found out through Asher where Jay had gone.
I don't know. I knew where he was going. Once I heard that he had left, I already knew he was on his way to Lucian. Which
Regardless.
I understand why he wanted to go, but I also had friends there too.
Yeah.
I don't think he realized how much that hit me as well, but I didn't leave because I knew if I had went, it would have been a death trap.
Yeah.
I would have died, and Jay's lucky that he made it back alive, but he would have, and honestly, he should have. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
It's okay.
I'm just pissed off at everything.
I mean,
One
yeah,
day of
rightfully
normal,
so.
yeah.
Well, regardless of everyone and everything and the shit that's going on. You and I gotta stick together and get through this election.
Yeah.
Cause
Maybe we can even get Sam on this, because Society hasn't even confronted Sam about this. He's kind of just kicking him out of the campaign, so...
I mean, that's only if Jay can't find a vice president, which is most likely
Right.
going to happen, because I don't know a single person in Marigold who would want to run next to Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. If Azazel was here, I'd be concerned.
Yeah.
But he's not.
As Asher said, he's gonna be lucky to even get 3 votes.
Yeah.
And if it's 3 parties, I don't know. I really hope Sai snaps out of whatever this is. He's kind of going crazy.
I get that he's worried about Marigold, but I don't know.
Well,
I'll probably go talk to him sometime soon.
I'm probably gonna. I just needed to talk about all of this with you.
Yeah, of course.
It's
I
a
hope
whole
you're
situation.
holding up okay.
Well, I'm trying.
Well, yeah. I think we all are trying.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk around for a bit. You have a good one, Webby.
You too, JD. God. I need some air. Lucky.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry you
Hey.
had to hear all of that.
No, it's okay. I keep ending up coming when things are the worst for you.
Do you want to come inside or something?
I mean, if you have the time, then yeah, sure,
Yeah,
I'd love
no,
to. I just wanted to check in on things. I wanted to talk to
Oh, my tree
Melody.
grew!
Oh yeah, that one is new.
I planted it like a couple of days ago.
It looks strange.
Yeah, I found a random sapling and picked it up and planted it. I think it's similar to the ones over there. But I wanted to see what it would look like. Oh, God. Yeah, today was a lot.
I can tell. I didn't really get the full story of everything, but from what I understand, something size on Jay's side now.
I don't know about Jay's side. More like trying to do what's best for Marigold by getting everyone on the same side, but in that
Isn't everybody
aspect
opposed?
also trying to get
Jay?
Jay. Huh?
So he's trying to get everybody on the same side, but isn't everybody opposed to Jay already, for the most part?
Well, yeah, but Jay knows a lot about, like, Sharma and that kind of stuff, so wants to get Jay on this side for, you know, information and that kind of stuff, but is doing it in a not the smartest way. There are a
Playing
lot
nice. All the information.
there are a lot better ways to do this.
I see. I'm sure not being informed ahead of time wasn't the best feeling. It seems that this has been a running thing that happens to you.
Yeah, first Jay, now Sai. What's next? Everyone's gonna up and move and not tell me?
I'm sure things will be better once this is all resolved. Though I'm almost consistently out of the loop, I can't say for sure. I've just been messing with my own business for the past while. I haven't left my house in a little while either.
Well, you're always welcome to come over to my place.
For sure. Like I was coming in to check, I just wasn't expecting to come in at literally the worst time possible.
Yeah, it was not the greatest time to come over, but
yeah,
it's okay. I'm glad you did. You're always good to talk to.
I'm glad. I'm with your help. I
I'm
just wish I
glad.
could help more, you know?
Yeah.
I never know what to say or do during these things. Still not entirely sure who I'm supposed to be quite yet. Other
Well,
than, you know, a friend.
You'll figure that out as you go.
Yeah, I just need to get a hold of Melody.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm probably gonna go lay down after that.
Yeah, that might be good for you.
I'll see you around, Lucky.
Yeah, you know where I live.
Of course, yeah. And if you see Zara, tell them I say hi.
Of course.
Alright. I'll see you around.
Alright, bye-bye.
Hey, Meredith.
Hey.
I'm gonna go lay down upstairs.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
This enchanting stuff is irritating.
Do you want me to
Go
show
lay
you
down.
where the...
Go lay down. We'll figure this out some other time.
Okay, okay.
This isn't as important.
I'll see you around.
Yeah. Sleep well.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Will do.